How we doing, everybody? Welcome to Three Blokes with Beards. I'm Zach.
And I'm Joe.
Having, as you can see, Joe is very eager to kill some zombies right now. Yes, we are currently playing. We are currently playing Fortnite, which was just released a few days ago. So this is Joe's first time. I've leveled up a bit, so we're going to start just showing you what you can do and then killing zombies. One of the main things in this game, Joe, that you might like. Yes, as Joe has started straight away. Destruction. You destroy things with a pickaxe to get materials to buy, well, I say buy, construct weapons and traps. But it's not just about collecting materials, it's about exploring the map as well and seeing whether or not you can find some supplies and hidden gear and survivors that you can use later on. Use, yes, as Joe. What up?
The car alarm went off.
Yes, I know.
Reminds me of Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah. To be honest, I did the same thing when I hit a car for the first time and just was like, oh shit. Oh no, wait, Left 4 Dead, yeah. So, I'm just going to run over and grab this blue goo. There we go.
I see a zombie.
Where? Yes. Then kills the zombie.
Oh, I appear to have woken up the zombie.
Okay, so in this game, one of the first things you want to do apart from gathering resources is explore the map and see if you can find hidden stuff. There is like a bonus if you complete the level within a certain time limit, but I think you do get as long as you want to explore the map and pretty much strip it dry of all resources if you think you can handle that. Which is also a good idea because this is for you as well, Joe. On the right of the screen, you see those three symbols, how one's like a shotgun and a machete and then a hammer and spanner. Each one resembles a different ability, well, I say ability, activity we're doing. So whenever you chop down a tree or whenever you search a bush or gather parts or whatever, you might notice a number comes up to the bottom one. Like I'll just do it on my screen now. Yeah, that adds to the total points for that bar. When you fill it up once, it goes into a silver medal. Fill it up again, goes into a gold medal. And then at the end of the level, the medals, all the medals you collect in a level add up to one score, which determines what kind of loot you get at the end of the level. And you can get some pretty good stuff. It's just very hard because I've never actually gotten the combat level past silver. In fact, when it has gotten to silver, it's been very low silver. Oh, hang on, I hear a survivor. Joe, it's time to save the day. Let's go. This is survivor hanging on the car, standing on the car even.
I want to shoot him.
Why the survivor? We can use him.
Mwahaha. I know that's meant to be a good thing, but it always sounds really malicious. Oh, let's use this person.
Ouch. Wow, that was one hard bush.
Yeah, I'm sure your mother knows all about that.
Why would she know about that, of all people? Explain, Joe.
Think about it.
No need to think. Oh, hang on. Yeah, and then we just start destroying the car he stood on. Well, it's 1,000. I also think it's funny how your sword is a ruler. One of those big metal rulers that's just got tape on it.
Thank you. I've only just noticed that myself.
Woohoo! Reward!
I did wonder why it wasn't very good.
It's only a starting one. Hey, what? Oh, because I spoke to him. He gave us the reward and left.
Oh well, thanks for that. Yeah, great.
Yeah. So let's continue the search.
At least he paid us back.
So yeah, let's search this house, see if we've got any valuable material in it. But we don't need to use the door. So I'm carrying the max amount of wood at the minute. So here we go.
So I guess you could say I guess you could say you've got wood.
Yes, I have. And you know what else? I've put that as the title of this live stream.
What? I've got wood.
No, got wood.
Great.
What? I've got 999 at the minute. Can't have any more. So every time I destroy a house wall, it just piles up next to me.
Yeah, that is a lot of wood.
So, gonna destroy stuff. It'll mostly be you. Oh wow, it's one hell of a dirty bath.
Have a look.
Although someone made a very nice drawing on this wardrobe over here.
Oh yeah, the smiley face.
You have a look at the state of the bath. Set your OCD off.
Well, I know one way to fix that.
Clean it.
You can't have a dirty bath if you don't have a bath.
About the toilet. Anything in the toilet? I found bacon in the toilet.
Aside from a log.
I found bacon in the toilet.
Well, I don't know where you keep yours, but that seems like a perfectly decent place, to be honest.
Imagine if I found bricks in there. It's like, huh, someone literally shit bricks. Ooh,
And then I would just be ashamed of
Yes,
that joke.
I know. I actually need to destroy a car. Because to make ammo I need nuts and bolts.
I've found quite a lot of nuts and bolts around. They're in like paint cans and you just press X on them and you get a load.
Yeah, they're in paint cans, toolboxes, and you can destroy cars to get them as well. The problem is you get piss weak amounts. And you go through ammo so quickly. Right, I'm just going to stare at this little thing here for a minute. So that everyone can just enjoy the unintentional sexual pun that's just come up on the screen right now.
I feel like I'm missing out on something great.
Well, watch the stream later on and you'll know.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna go check this next house. Boing! Ooh, 50% of the map's been revealed.
50%.
I'm gonna search this fireplace. What'd I get? Coal! Who'd have thought? And bullets. Shotgun shells I found in a pair of glasses.
What kind of glasses? You mean like the ones that you wear, or a pair of drinking glasses?
The kind that you wear, yeah.
Alright, okay.
I don't know how that
makes
works.
Perfect sense.
It's one of those moments where you go, wait a minute, we're in a world where a storm came along and turned people into zombies, and your problem is you found shotgun shells in a pair of glasses? It's like, yes, it is. Zombies I can handle. Found more nuts and bolts. Found bacon in a post box, of course.
Again, where else would you keep it? I mean, this is the apocalypse. You can't just leave your bacon lying around.
Yeah, there's nothing more important than bacon.
It's the one true currency.
All hail bacon, the one true currency. Unless you're a Jew.
Well, okay.
What? It's
Only
true.
been streaming for 10 minutes and that starts, but okay.
You're the one that threw a your mama joke out first.
Speaking of throwing out your mum.
That wasn't even. That wasn't even an anti-Semitic joke. It's a statement about the Jews. Pork is forbidden, so they won't use bacon as a currency. Ooh, wood.
Well, you know, in the apocalypse, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Which is why we find shotgun shells in a pair of glasses, I guess.
Yeah, you've probably got a good point there, actually. I'm still in the first house, by the way.
Oh, are you literally stripping it down to the bare bones until there's no house left?
I'm just making sure there's no resources in here that we can use.
I'm clearing out the other houses as well.
Because I found bullets and all kinds of stuff in this first house that you left behind.
Ooh, toolbox.
Okay, time for action.
Gonna spend a few materials and make some bullets.
Hold X.
Yeah, I did that. Although that is a point, yeah. One thing I do like about this game is that one of your most important resources, ammo, you can literally make just by holding a button. And it was that easy, folks, as you just saw.
So dead.
To answer your previous question, yes, there's not much of this house left.
I'll have to come back and look in a minute. Whoa!
You alright?
I pressed X on a toilet thinking that I could search it and it's just broken. It's just shooting water straight up. Finding lots of ammo now. Woo! I would be destroying a house as well, but most of my materials are full, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
Wrong way. Whee! Yep. So there is a lot of houses in this place. This area, even. Search this
Maybe
bit.
it was a neighborhood. Yeah, but
You may
think
be
of that.
right. What the? I found a pitchfork, but it looks like it was a bunch of sticks taped together.
Probably was.
Although there is one thing I don't like about this game so far is that your weapons degrade, but it's not the point to the point of, oh well, degrade it and then you can repair it later on. It's degrade and then it breaks. So then you've got to spend.
Yeah.
Although there is a part of me that's hoping that they're not going to introduce microtransactions where you have to buy material to stay on top of the game. Because that would really annoy me.
I thought they already had. Or was that an in-game currency I saw?
No, the V-Bucks.
Yeah.
No, the V-Bucks you can earn in-game, but you can buy them as well. It's just that you don't buy building materials with them. You buy weapons and survivors, but you don't know what you're getting until you break the pinata.
Alright, fair enough.
So yeah, to make sense of that for the viewers at home, in this game there are microtransactions. Just like in Overwatch that you buy chests and you don't know what you're going to get until you buy the chest, this game has pinatas and you don't even know whether or not you'll get a good pinata. Because sometimes you hit them and then as you're hitting them the quality goes up. So you might get a normal pinata which then turns into a golden pinata when you hit it once and you get even better stuff. But it's all a mystery. But so every time I've done a pinata I've never got materials out of it. Just
Wait,
already built weapons and survivors.
did you just admit to doing a pinata?
You earn them. You can earn pinatas.
So you did one?
Everything be a
You did a
sexual joke with
pinata.
you.
Oh, ammo.
Yes, is the answer to that. Not rhetorical.
It would have been just as bad if you had said you smashed the pinata, I guess. 10 out of 10 would smash.
Oh, blue goo. That's what we need to activate our defenses.
Yeah, I've picked up 2 of those.
I currently have 5.
Because I'm... Well, look at you, Mr. Blue Goo.
I like some of the names of the materials we're getting. It's like rotating gizmo, rusty mechanical parts, string, bacon. 75% of the map has been revealed.
They're pretty accurate names for things, I would say.
Nuts and bolts. So, on this first level, you probably have noticed that I haven't found a lot of hidden loot chests or anything. It's probably because on the first level there aren't that many, but in later levels you can find them, and in some levels you can actually build a radar to find them. Search.
Huh.
Kind of defeats the purpose of exploration, but when you've only got a limited time, it's justifiable. Except we could do whatever we want in this level. We could run around and just break shit forever until there's no shit to break anymore.
Are we going to build a base in one of these houses? Is that how it works?
No. The idea is when you're in a level, you have an objective to do. It could be like find this person, find this location. Usually, when you do that objective, it tells you where you've got to defend. And it's never inside a house, it's outside somewhere.
Okay.
And then you have to build your fort around it. It would be nice if you could build your house into a fort. Build your fort into a house. Sadly, however, that's not the way it works.
You should come look at this house that I've...
Yes, actually, do you know what? I will. Because the audience have watched me just ransack a few houses. Now I'm going to see what you've done in your spare time.
I just destroyed a little dog house, a dog kennel thing, and it had bacon in there. I think that's the remains of the dog, right?
I knew you was going to go there.
Bacon.
Okay, let's be realistic here.
I'm on the way.
Well,
Batteries.
you've got to admit, it's a little bit suspicious when you go into a dog kennel and there's meat there.
Well, maybe that's just what they fed the dog.
Huh, I hadn't thought of that.
Aha, yeah. So anyway, everyone, do you remember that house that Joe was searching? This is what's left of it now. He's even tearing down the floors.
I saved the floors till last.
See that set of clothes? It's about to be destroyed. See? Nothing is safe. Oh, hang on. Stop for a minute, Joe. Joe is no, stop swinging. Joe is currently using the level 1 pickaxe. It's literally a signpost. Mine is a very cracked pickaxe, and mine's level 2. Hardcore Minecraft.
I wonder what the like the level 10 or whatever the highest level is. What that one looks like.
We can find out together. Let me search this plan.
Huh. There was bullets in the mailbox. Let's search the bins.
You searched on it? Oh, that sucks. So if one person searches something, the other one can't search the same thing.
Oh, that does kind of make sense.
I know, but that's what happens. Oh yeah, well, what happens when you're playing an online game and they have what are called ninjas? The people that just run in, grab everything, and then they just leave. Petrol station.
Yeah, I guess that could be an issue. Ah, let's hit the petrol pumps.
No, search it.
And what are these things, by the way?
What things? Ah!
These things.
Now, there is a class in the game called an Outlander. I'm not exactly sure what happens when they use these, but they find what's apparently called a fragment. And I don't know what a fragment does because I don't have Outlanders yet. I should actually mention the different classes, actually, shouldn't I? So, Joe is currently playing as the starter class soldier. Your ability, I think, is an unlimited grenade you can throw. It's just it has to recharge.
Grenade?
Yeah, that.
Just, you know, just as a demonstration.
Is that the only one you've got?
It's the only source of grenade I've got.
No, in the bottom right corner where you've got those circles where your abilities are, is it the only grenade you've got? What was that?
Yeah.
Right. Now, I'm playing as what's called a constructor. So, my speciality is building the bases. well, I have better skill at building the bases. So my first ability is what's called the Bull Rush, where I can run forward for a set distance and any zombies that get caught on the front of my shield are carried with me and they receive damage. But I've leveled up my constructor a bit, so I also have this ability. But I can't remember if you need to level up for it. But what it is, it's a device which will increase the base's strength when it's being attacked. So there isn't a medic class in this game, so this is my preferred role, to be the supporter. But the other two classes that are in this game are Outlanders, which are really good at gathering materials, and Ninjas, which are really good in melee combat. However, there are multiple personalities to the Ninjas. Like, the guy I'm playing as right now, Kyle, isn't the only constructor. And Joe's character, Rodriguez, isn't the only soldier. So maybe they'll have different abilities, but they'll have different stats as well. Let me open that door to the wall you're destroying.
Yeah, that door just hit me, so thanks for that.
In fact, when we get back to the character screen, I've got a few soldiers. I will compare Rodriguez with another one and see what happens. See what we find out even. So what was this symbol over here? Oh no, that was it. We're looking for a laboratory, aren't we? I know where it is. It's in the house that's marked private property, but still looking around for valuable stuff.
Yeah.
Is that a zombie? No, it's just a tree. Okay.
Well, same thing.
Yeah, not possible.
How? How is a tree a zombie?
They are on the day of the Triffids.
The what? Day of the what?
Triffids.
What's a Triffid?
Yes. Oh god.
What's up, Joe? That doesn't sound good.
I just tried to destroy a petrol tank and it blew up.
That's kind of what happens when you destroy petrol tanks. You should have known better than that. Oh, hang on. Ooh, I found a cave. And it's actually got metal ore in it as well. You may want to come over here, Joe. Start getting some metal material.
I've got quite a lot of metal, but I'm on my way.
I'm in the northeast.
Yeah, I can see your thing on the map.
Okay. I will wait for you here.
Okay.
Make a bit more ammo. Ooh,
There's a
bit
shiny
of-
glowy thing in the road.
So while
Oh, it's
Joe's on
metal.
his way,
Nice.
I'm going to show you some stuff. So, it's not a... As well as building a fort, you can also construct weapons and materials and traps. There are 3 different kinds of traps: floor traps, wall traps, and ceiling traps. But we will get to those when we actually build our fort. How many weapons do I have? Apparently I've only got 3. Oh no, 3 melee and a fuck ton of gun. So yeah, that's what a metal ore looks like. Although on my screen it's coming off as bricks.
Yep, that was crystal and bricks.
Okay, oh, crystal, yes. If I am understanding this game's logic correctly, you can use crystal to build what are called crystal weapons.
Huh. That does surprise me.
And I got a quartz crystal. But you need the schematic to build it, and I do not have any sort of schematic involving the lines of quartz crystal. Oh. Alright, why'd you build that, Joe?
There was ruby up there, so I built
Ruby?
the stairs. Well, I don't know what it was, but it was red ore, so it was like
Oh,
the...
it could be copper.
Yeah, so it could have been, you know, something like that. So I built the stairs, and the stairs destroyed the thing.
Whoops. Well, now we know that wood apparently can destroy ruby. Or whatever it was you saw. Oh, good. You can pick up the materials I can't, so that's good.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I have to go up to it and press X.
Fair enough. But yeah, anything stone related I can't pick up anymore, so if you see any, go get it.
Yep.
So let's check along the edge of the map for now, because I want to try and get
Let's jump off.
Actually, yeah, we can go lower.
I
Blue
want
go
this
over there.
blue tack.
Blue tack.
Yes.
Blue tack, okay.
So what happens if you fall off the map? I'm guessing we die, but...
I haven't tried, and I don't plan to find out.
We'll see. Oh, did it say that out loud?
Yes, you did. Where everyone can hear it, including me. Help me get this stone. There we go.
Thanks. Huh, I just picked up some rough ore, apparently.
Yeah, rough ore you use to make some weapons, I think. Woo! So yeah, we are half an hour into the stream, and as you can see, there is a lot of exploring to do. It's not just build a fort and hold out. But
Maybe.
when we get to the fort building, you'll see that's not just placing things down and hoping they don't get in. There's actual tactics to it as well. As long as... well, I say that, but I've managed to get past the first few levels without really needing the traps or super powerful guns, because most of the time the weapons I'm using I've just picked up off the ground, and that's been good enough for now. But that could all change. Whoa!
You almost fall off the map, then.
Yeah, my game is jumping a little bit. Ooh, zombies. I'm gonna use a sword. I'm gonna use my bull rush on these two. Yep, yep, bosh. Oh, hey, Joe.
I came to rule.
Came to rule. Oh,
Yeah,
yes. Yes, I got it. I came to measure up.
And discovered that you are very small.
The hell is that?
I believe it was an insult.
I don't know what that was. It looked like a small shrine, and I just destroyed it for wood.
Thought you already had enough wood.
Oh no, wood I'm nearly maxed out on. Brick I'm not. Brick I am. Metal I'm not. There's lag.
So metal.
Metal. Search the plants. Oh, what? What have you discovered?
I'm not sure.
Oh. Do you want me to come to you and try and find out?
Why is this
No.
happening to me?
I was just on the edit stairs screen, trying to figure out what I was actually editing.
I found a hockey stick. Oh, yes. I better tell you about that. So, when you build walls on my screen, as you can see, you press B and you go into blueprint mode. So you can build walls, floors, stairs, and even rooftops. So if you hold B, Joe, and it turns into the 3x3 grid.
Oh yeah, I know about that. I just didn't know what editing stairs would do.
Oh, you can make
'Cause
them
I've
turn.
edited walls and stuff. Oh.
I think it's if you get rid of. Oh no, that's it. It's different because if you hold the right trigger in and then draw which way around you want the stairs to go, you can change the shape of the stairs so they're not just a ramp.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
But really, it's kind of pointless because that's just making your forts look fancy, to which in this game it's like, as long as it works, that's all that matters. Doesn't need to look pretty. Ooh, a sleeping bag. I found nuts and bolts inside the sleeping bag.
Ooh.
What up, Joe? That sounded like a good noise. Oh, you found the secret lab.
Yes.
All right, so let's get on with the mission then.
I was just saying, ooh, all the metal.
The metal,
Really.
yeah.
I don't care it's the mission objective, I just care that it's made out of metal.
Okay, fair enough. Just get me a bit of wood. And some stringy twine. I'm gonna get some stone off this as well. You'll know where I've gone. Oh, there you are.
Inspires even less confidence. Let's take a look around.
Right.
Search
get
the
in.
lab for
Let's
information.
explore.
Yes.
It looks like it was abandoned.
I have my ruler ready.
Nice job.
And I've got my katana. No, it's my gun. My katana.
Well, good for you.
A secret research lab. Finally. Huh. This is vendor tech equipment.
Yeah, because every neighborhood's got a
doing here?
secret research lab.
Check out that computer.
Are you trying to say yours doesn't?
Yes. Why am I the only one who doesn't get one?
Oh, hey, there was a gun in there.
Oh, hey, yay. Oh, this also is the thing I need to mention. Don't be afraid to use a weapon up to the point when it breaks, because it will automatically fill the slot in with another weapon. So the minute that ruler sword breaks, it'll fill it in with another weapon, just whatever's to hand.
Alright. But it won't be my ruler sword.
You can make a new one.
Oh, this is interesting.
Wow, lots of blue
In the
goo.
lead up to the storm, Vendor Tech Labs began developing experimental weapons.
Oh,
Normally,
pump
I'd
truck.
find that kind of thing
The
disturbing.
place I
These
work,
days,
we've got
I'm all about it.
fuck all of these, and everybody
It looks
needs
like
one.
This lab was working on something called an atmospheric
Collect
laser.
all this blue goo.
I've downloaded the schematic. Let's test it out. Okay, to start, we'll need some blue glow to power the weapon. There should be some in this lab. Then, I've got a hunch we'll want to stock up on bullets.
Bullets, yes, that's an
There
idea.
are two ways to craft bullets.
So I'm going to craft a
You
bit
can
of bullet
open your
tree.
inventory and select the bullets you want to
There we
craft.
go.
Bullet trick.
Or
Bullet
you
tree,
can
yes.
reload on your current weapon to auto-craft the bullets you need.
That should be enough for now. 1,1681 in total.
We're all set. I've marked the target on your map.
I imagine this is a game that a lot of people who like grinding will get enjoyment out of. Whoa, what was that?
I pressed the wrong button. I was like, oh, I just threw a grenade.
Hey, no, you can't mine materials for grenades, as cool as that may be. What'd you just fire a flare gun at me for? Oh, it's a revolver. Why'd you just fire a revolver at me?
Because I don't like your face.
I don't like you.
Cam.
Oh.
You did it again.
That one was deliberate.
Oh, apparently this can't be broken. Don't even know what it is. It's a computer screen.
Yeah, it's part of the mission, that's why. I think that was something to do with the computer we had to find the research on.
I thought it was the one that you stood next to right now.
Yeah, and then it fell over there. No,
But I
I'm
can
just
see it
making
right
that
there.
up.
Yay. Anyway, you destroy that, and then we'll go and actually build a fort. Because that's what Fortnite be about.
Are you criticizing me?
No.
Good.
How was that a criticism?
Oh, then we can go and actually build a fort.
Well, that's probably what anyone watching the stream would want to see.
Head to the target when you're ready.
Probably, yeah.
I'm going to head over to the location now so that people get an idea of what's going on. You keep doing what you're doing best. Boing.
Destroying things.
Yes. Alright, so viewers at home, what you're seeing right now is the Atlas target. So what happens is
There's the target.
you find
According
a
to the
location
lab's computers,
like
you
this
place
as
the
to
Atlas
where
on the
the
target,
Atlas has to
add
be.
blue glow, and wait.
I don't think it's the same in every level, but if it is, I wouldn't know that. So I press X on it like this, and in comes the Atlas, which is a power weapon.
Insert blue glow.
You then have to deposit the blue goo. So when you do
That's
that,
enough blue glow.
on the radar it tells
Way to
you
go.
where the enemy is going to be spawning
Adding
from.
blue glow
So as you
lets
can
us know
see,
the
they'll be
direction
coming
the
for the
storm will be
west.
coming from.
So when we build our fort,
Prepare
we'll
for
want
an
to
attack from
build
the
all
west.
the
Build some basic
defenses
reinforcements to protect
pointing
the Atlas.
this way.
Sorry.
This storm will be
I got
stronger
this way.
than what we saw at home.
So, Joe, I would suggest a
yes.
corridor of death when we start building the fort,
Uh-huh.
and I will show you what I mean. But first, I need
Joe,
to
me
clear
or-
some room. Oh no, we'll build it together. It's just that I'll wait on you.
Yeah, yeah.
But I need to clear
Okay.
some room.
Yeah, There's
Yes.
just loads of really cool things in this secret lab.
Oh yeah, do your thing. But
Like there's traps in here and all sorts.
smash. So, on my screen, what you're seeing now, streamers, well, live stream watchers, these strange upside down tornadoes that have just spawned are the spawn points for the zombies. This is basically where they will come in and we will try and shoot them down. But we have to think smart about what it is we're going to do. So, I'm not
can't.
smart. Joe's not either, probably. So,
Hey,
tell me I'm wrong.
I'm very smart.
Right, I'm trying to remember how you build a certain kind of doorway. Because I
Yeah,
can
you're
build
definitely not smart.
an archway, but I forget what shape it is.
I believe it could be an arch shape. Just throwing that out there. I don't know for certain.
Well, I have done what you called an arch shape, but it's just a door. So, if I do, like, just take away the middle square, it's a window, but that's not what I want. Trying to remember how to do it.
And I'm just still here in the lab destroying things and collecting
Yeah.
things.
There it is. Got it.
Alright, well,
Alright,
I'm
so-
heading to you now anyway.
Yeah, so anyway, this is our archway that we've just built. Everybody at home. So this is where the zombies will funnel in to come and attack us, because they will attack your defenses, but they will not break through the natural environment. So they won't try and attack this bench or this bush or this fence. They will only attack this wooden thing I've just built. So next, we're going to build some proper walls and fill in all these squares again. And the reason I'd want to do that is so that we can put some traps on the walls. And I'm going to use wood because it's one of my maxed out resources, and also because they won't be attacking walls because they'll be heading straight towards the machine. So I can just put the weak walls as a path and stronger walls as a block. So that's the wall sorted. So I'm going to put a trap on this wall over here, which is... Right, well, on this one I'm going to put wall darts. Oh, hey, Joe. And on this one, I'm going to put wall dynamo. So I've never seen a wall dynamo before, so I don't know what that'll do. But the wall darts is easy enough. They'll just fire darts. What were you going to say, Joe?
Oh, I was just saying hello. I'm here now.
Okay, next up, I'm going to put some floors down so that you can put traps on those floors. So if you've got any, Joe, to put down, then feel free. But I have not, so
I do, yes.
I'm going to show you how to build one. So I go over to the traps tab, see what traps I want. I'm looking for a floor trap in particular. This one, I need certain materials to buy it, build it. On the left, although the thumbnail pictures are very, very small, you can see I've got enough. I've built 3, and I'll be putting them down soon. Well, I would be, but it looks like Joe's got this one covered.
What were you going to put there?
Just the retractable ones that you've put there.
Yeah.
So, floor trap, retractable. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that. Then we can be extra fancy at this point, Joe. We can get floors,
yes,
but we can put them above so that there's traps on the top as well.
The ceiling traps, yep.
The ceiling traps. Do you have any of those?
I do have some of those.
So
I have a ceiling electrical trap.
yeah, so Joe's about to put an electric trap down right now. There it is. So imagine I'm a zombie. The minute I walk through this doorway, I'm going to get hit by spikes, hit by wall darts, and electrocuted. A lot of damage and a lot of pain is going to come their way. I don't actually know if I've got any ceiling traps. Let's have a look. Ceiling.
And what's stopping them?
I've got a few
from
zappers.
just walking.
You remember how I said that they won't walk past the natural environment?
Oh, like the fence thing?
Yeah, they won't walk past that. Granted, they may come through this little bit here, but which is why we are going to build some secondary defenses in this green area like the objective wants us to. It's just that this tunnel is going to be our main defense. And I don't know if you can hear that on the live stream, but it's currently raining very heavily outside. So now this
I thought that was on the game.
So now let me show you something here, Joe. So now I'm going to start using my stone to build some better defenses, because this will be something we actually want to use to keep the zombies out. So I've used the bottom
I want
row.
to make it out of metal.
Oh, don't use metal. Save that for the later levels.
Oh, okay.
There's more than one
So
way
yeah,
to build
I've
a
built
fort.
low walls so that we can shoot over the walls and it keeps them out. Now I think they won't be as strong as
When you're in the build
a
menu,
full
you can
wall,
also place traps.
but you
If
get
your
the
structure
idea.
takes damage, you can repair it using the same
Now,
resource.
one more thing before we do anything. I'm going to place a floor down here made of wood. Why would I do that? Because the constructor's ability lets him build this, which means that anything within 3 squares of it has better defenses, as you can see by the metal which is now on the bricks.
Interesting.
So while it's my job to make sure that the fort is better fortified, it's Joe's job to kill things. So you can see how
I like building.
yeah, so you can see how having a mixed team is a good idea. But having said that, I also have the feeling that in this game, having the same class but different characters of the same class could also be very beneficial. We have to try that out one day once we get more characters. Alright, so, Joe, I was going to say, we need to build 2 more defenses inside the green square. Okay, so...
I guess you were saving that for a reason.
What?
Bonus
Saving
challenge
what?
is now available.
Building the last two, which I just did.
No, I was going to say you do it. But
Oh, right, okay.
you see the bonus there with the gold medal? It says don't overbuild. We can't go over 30 and we've got 31.
Damn it.
I think if we don't build anything, we should be okay. Alright.
Just need to destroy one thing.
No, I don't think that works. Because I think it just keeps count of what you've built. And then if you destroy something, it goes, well, you still built 31 things. But regardless,
Okay.
I think it's time to activate the Atlas and prepare for a defense. What do you think, Joe?
Could do. I don't have the resources for more ammo. However, I do have a lot of ammo at the moment.
How much have you got?
So, in my fully automatic, I've got 3,200, and in my pistol, I've got 800.
Okay. So that means your pistol uses ammo different to your machine gun then. Okay. Because mine both use light bullets. So my pistol ammo, well, my magnum ammo is the same as my automatic ammo. So, well, I'm going to turn on the machine and let's get started.
Activating in 5 seconds.
So, I think we should just hang around here.
Come the husks.
Make sure they don't try and flank us around the sides. If they do, we'll shoot them. But otherwise, we enjoy the show in the Hall of Death.
No need to worry.
So here they come. So the first lot of traps got them. The second lot of traps got them. So as you can see, the top bar on the right side now, where those bonuses are, the top one's filling now because we're doing damage. You might not even have to use any bullets, Joe. Just come up on my screen. Don't forget your special abilities. Grenades as a soldier and bull rush as a constructor can make quick work of these husks. Yeah, but I think our corridor of death has pretty much got this covered. In fact, yeah, we can probably move closer and just watch the death. But Joe just wants to fire his gun.
Or what
Whoa.
else would you have a gun?
Shoot yourself with, or your friends.
Sure.
So yeah, as you can see, while it may be fun to just go out there and kill things, which I think I'm going to do anyway, just for shits and giggles, just so you can see what the combat stuff is like. Sometimes, if you're smart about it and build it right, you don't even need to use your weapons, you can just watch them die. But so, one thing I like about this game is that there is more than one way to play. Always a feature I appreciate in games. Oh, hang on, that's a big crowd. I only got 2 of them. Never mind. Right, I'm going to start swinging my katana around, Joe. What are you doing?
Just shoot them.
Oh, fair enough. Good ball, blue goo. Just make sure you don't build anything else, because I want to see if we can cheap our way out of the bonus issue.
Uh-huh.
So, what you're seeing right now is just the basic husks, as they're called in this. Fat guys, obviously harder to kill, and skinny guys, weak but strong in number. And then every time you level up your base, a new kind of zombie is introduced. I have currently seen what's called the pitcher, which is a baseball zombie that throws bones at you. A lobber, which is a woman whose head is on fire, and she takes off her head and throws it at you. And then there is the... Whoa, hang on. Whoosh! Oh, that's a big one. Oh, yes. 5's a new record for me in that bull rush. And I've also got the exploder, which is a guy that carries around a propane tank, and when he gets too close, he explodes. So, while the enemies may not be completely original, you still have to think tactics-wise about what you could possibly have to face when you're defending your base. Because you're all about the base. No rebels. Oh, fuck it up. Oh, line them up, line them up, line them up. Oh, you got one. Line them up, line them up. And... well, I think I got 3 of them. Another 2 minutes 45, Joe. I don't think we're going to make it. Oh, it's doing it on my screen. I don't know if it's doing it on yours. I think there's a bug in the game at the minute where some of the zombies are running backwards. They're moving forwards, but they're running
At
back.
all.
Yeah, it's happening on my screen. You'll see it in the stream if you watch it, but there's a few zombies that are running forwards, but the models are facing backwards.
Right.
It's a bug, but it's
Yeah,
not
I'll
one
have
that
to watch
bothers
that.
me. Oh, watch out. Whoosh! I got him.
Oh, was that you?
Saved your life.
Nah, you didn't.
Oh, just hit my own defenses. Why not? I like how my character on his arm, I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but the gauntlet on his right arm is a signpost that says Detour. That's why, wow, that's creative use of the environment for armor. Oh, there we go. That one you just shot was one walking backwards then. I don't know if you saw it.
No, it was normal for me.
Another
My
one.
weapon broke.
Alright, so it should have automatically filled in with another weapon you've got.
It did.
Good.
The same sorts as well, just to.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually think that was a thing. I thought it was just going to throw in any sort of weapon, but yeah, if it does that, that's even better. If it automatically fills
Yeah. So,
So what broke?
my revolver.
And it replaced it with a handgun.
Yeah.
Ah, sweet.
Rather than sticking my rocket launcher in there, for example.
Yeah. I've still got my rocket launcher, I think. I think it's funny. The rocket launchers have got unlimited ammo, but I think they've just got really low durability.
Yeah.
And maybe they hurt yourself as well. This is the highest I've ever gotten the combat medal thing. $30 seconds.
30 seconds left to go.
Yes, as Ray the robot says.
Something is definitely happening. No turning back now.
Yep. I don't even know what my shield is that I do a rush with. Part of me wants to think it's a blast or part of a bulldozer. Oh, there we go.
Whoa!
So it's the end of the level. We're currently getting our bonus badges. We've got our
Score 1 for reckless amateur
objective
science.
badge. Joe is currently scrounging some last minute material.
Eye lasers.
End of the level. So yeah, you fire the cannon. It hits the storm. I guess it cures the area of the storm. You total up your points. You work together to get a big score. The big score adds towards your experience. Yeah, but Ass Blast, that's the name of my fort. What's the name of your fort, Joe?
Sheet hole.
Sheet Hole. So yes, now here's what I was talking about before. So that's a level 1 loot box. But the medals you collect add to the value of the chests. So this one only managed to get up to level 2. But I can't open it here. I have to open it back on the main menu. Alright, so Joe. Press X to return to home base. Whoa. It's actually lightning outside. Right, so I was actually hoping that when you pressed X, it would take us both back. But yeah, we have to go back to base individually. Just fair enough, works for me.
Yeah, a lot of games do that.
Alright, so now to open the chest. I got experience for heroes, experience for schematics, which you use to build weapons and stuff with. You upgrade the schematics, you get stronger weapons and traps when you build them. And now, people are a resource in this game, but I haven't unlocked the feature needed to use them yet. Because I haven't leveled up my people that well yet. What'd you get in yours, Joe?
I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, okay. Well, Joe probably got experience and maybe a few weapons in it as well. Alright, so on my screen, what you're currently seeing is the level up screen. So, as you can see, I'm quite far ahead. And currently, I'm going to buy this. which will unlock a feature for me, which I'll explain in a minute. But as you go along, you can unlock other things. Like down here, there's the ninja class. Allows you to command ninjas on missions. And then further along, you've got the outlanders. But it'll be a while yet before I can do that. And, oh, look at that. That's the next upgrade for the pickaxe. I could get that fairly soon, actually. So that's what leveling up does. Oh, and there's more than one skill tree as well. So once I've filled up skill tree number 1, I can then start upgrading skill tree number 2. So there's a lot of leveling up and customization in terms of skills to do. But what you also have is something called research. So what research does is it gives you passive abilities that affect all your characters and sometimes members of your party as well. But that is dependent on what's called research points, where in the bottom right corner you can see that I get 54 points every hour, and I can hold a maximum of 1065. So at this point I've got 0 stored up, but they'll slowly build up over time. When I press X, I collect them, and I can buy passive upgrades for me and my team. And is there anything else I need to show right now? Have you got a question?
No, I don't.
Oh, interesting. Alright, so also I'm that far in the game as well that I can send out some of my survivors on tasks to recover supplies. So like for example, currently I've sent one of my ninjas out to go and get wood because it was the only mission I had at the time. But then down here we can see that I can also get crafting supplies. It would take him an hour and a half to go and get that. Oh no, it would take him 8 hours to go and get that. And then down here I could go get some supplies for the team as well, and some mining ore and stuff. So you don't always have to be in a level just farming it. You could get your AI to go off and do something. What else? Yes, there's also survivor squads where some of the people you quote-unquote save, you can assign them to squads which also give you passive abilities. But it's kind of a complicated system, but I'll explain it in another video. But like, as a quick demonstration, so the EMT squad here, the EMT, as far as I know, is really just a name. But if you put, well, actually, no, it isn't actually. Just trying to think of a way to explain it. All right, so the way it works is an EMT squad. If you was to put someone in charge of the squad, who is like a doctor. You can see there on the chart it says job match. So I'm going to get a bonus of some kind because it matches the job. Then after that, you would assign normal survivors to the squad. And the reason you would is because it would give additional bonuses to the team. So on the left you can see that it says job match, personality match, and trap durability. The reason it's trap durability is because this survivor here, if I choose him, you can see that he's got curious and trap durability bonus as his abilities. Because he's in the squad, if I get someone else who has trap durability in the squad, then I will get the bonus on the left, as you can see, so that my traps are more durable. The personality match one, I'm not sure what that is, because I'm pretty sure it's hard to find 7 people that have all got the same personality. But yeah, that's just a brief explanation of it, and I'll do it later. I'll explain later in another video. And then of course there's heroes, where you can level up the heroes you use, unlock new ones. As you can see here, I've got a few. In fact, actually, do you know what? That's brought up a point. So I'm currently playing as Kyle, the base hero. So he is a constructor. Then over here we've got another constructor called Tank Penny. So let's see what her abilities are. Kinetic Overload. So she's got faster build speed and reduces building costs because she's got creative engineering, and kinetic overload is the name of her attack, I think. Whereas, she also gets bull rush at level 2, whereas Kyle here gets bull rush at level 1, and he also has faster building speed, and it's cheaper for him to build stuff. So yeah, there may be different classes, but different characters in the classes will operate differently as well. So there's a lot of choice and options for you to choose. And I'm just going to put another survivor in here. So I don't know what this is, mission defenders. I think these are guys that you can take with you in certain missions and assign them to guard certain areas in the mission. But here's the stupid thing, Joe, right? You can take regular survivors with you into missions to try and help you defend stuff, right? But they need their own trap to stand in so that they know where to guard. You need to give them a gun, only a gun they know how to use, and then you need to give them ammo. So they are pretty much a waste of resources. You might as well just get 4 people you know and fight together yourself.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how frustrating that is. I mean, you get the whatever's left out of the ammo they don't use and the gun, you get that back at the end of the mission, but that shouldn't be the case. It should just be a case of, right, I'm at the home screen, I'm going to go to that survivor, I'm going to permanently give him this gun, and I'll swap it out when I find something stronger, but he shouldn't have to keep coming to me for ammo. He should be as strong as I make him. But I can't help but think that's just some sort of money grabbing scheme they've got going on there. But anyway, an hour's up, and I think that pretty much all we can show for now. This is just a sample of what Fortnite is like, and me and Joe are going to play some more. We're not going to go through the story because there isn't really much of a story. It's just the story is pretty much just shouted at you while you're playing, and it's not really something you pay attention to. So I think me and Joe will play this off camera, and then we might come back to it later on while we're stronger and doing even harder levels and see what happens. Maybe even get a bigger team. But that won't be next week, because next week we are returning to Portal Nights. Yes. As requested by Joe. So, we hope you join us for that one. Well, you asked for it, so yeah. You're being part of the team, Joe. So, please tune in for that as well. And for anyone who's watching this right now or